but there's a big difference between her and the other dog. The other dog had a lot more eye and some tension and pressure, which is what was causing the sheep to be nervous. This dog is with me, but her brain is not, and the sheep know that. So she is getting in close to the sheep and then telling the sheep that she's working for herself, not for me. So the sheep don't want to split because they don't trust the dog. Reckon? Big change. Man, I really like this exercise for that. Just really kind of tells you exactly the state of mind of where your dog is, and if they're on the same team with you or not. I like this. That made it. Hey, reckon down. Made a big difference in her response and her mental state. May be doing this completely wrong because, like I said, I saw this in a video. Now they did explain it in the video what the goal was and what they were trying to do. There were probably details left out, not intentionally, but that's just the way it is when you put content online. Is that you don't always get the whole picture of what's going on. But the idea that I understood was to put the dog in close to the livestock, ask him to control his emotions, and pretty much let the human split the stock in half, split the group of stock, and the dog just be present to help assist in that. Without commands. And then what I have gotten out of it from doing it with 2 dogs now is sometimes you think you're in control of your dog's state of mind and you're really not. And the livestock, if you are honest with yourself, I could have just said, oh, these stock are just balled up, they're just way too used to being worked in a group, they don't shed, they don't split. I could have said all of that, but instead I just used my brain and I thought to myself, what can I do to get this situation to happen? And all of it had to do with my dog's state of mind. So I didn't change up anything that I was doing as far as how I was going about trying to string the sheep along the fence. I did try to change my dog's state of mind, because if my dog is telling the livestock that they should be worried about splitting because the dog is going to bite or to cause chaos, then the sheep are not going to trust the dog and not going to split. And in the case of this dog, she doesn't have eye, but she was completely working for herself. She might have been in with me or in behind me, but as soon as we got into proximity of the sheep, she was telling them, I'm not working for that lady, so don't trust what she's telling you to do, because I'm going to do what I want. And then did take, which for this dog has been pretty par for the course, it did take a drastic correction to get her to change her state of mind, but after that correction, immediately I was successful in getting the livestock to do what I wanted. So, you know, again, even for me, just driving home that point of, if your livestock are wrong, your dog is wrong. And wrong is a harsh word. People don't like to hear that, but if your livestock are not doing what you want, not cooperating, your dog is telling them not to cooperate in some way.